Yo, what's good, YouTube? How's everybody doing this evening? Oh, this morning, actually. This is 1 a.m. Crazy shit. Alright, guys. Welcome to the channel. If you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Another reaction video, but in today's video, we're going to be reacting to a skate community project in Lusaka, Zambia. And then after that, we're going to react to another skateboarding video. I think this was probably the last ever skateboarding event that we had last year. So that's what I'm going to be reacting to, because I'm going to start dropping a lot of skate community project videos that I've been editing for so long, and I just can't wait for you guys to see this, because I know there are different people on this YouTube channel and you guys come for a whole bunch of different things. For those of you guys that are here for the first time, you should take time to read this banner. Alright, now I'm going to read this banner out loud for you guys so you can understand why you have to subscribe and watch videos on this YouTube channel. So welcome to SC, where money movement and mindset come together. On this channel, you will find a unique mix of financial literacy, financial trading tutorials, skateboarding culture, real estate insights / marketing, and lifestyle content that keeps you inspired and informed. I also love to share my own personal vlogs, go live to connect with you guys in real time, and drop reaction videos just like this one to the latest trends, news, and ideas shaping our universe. So whether you are here to learn, be entertained, or maybe just catch the vibes, there's always something fresh waiting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make sure you guys log in, subscribe to this YouTube channel. So this is 3 months ago, actually. This is 3 months ago. We're going to react to this YouTube, to this video. Let's see, we're going to react to this video. This is a video that I did. Oh, what's up? Why is it logging? Alright, guys, so Escape Community Project, Nasdaq Sports Complex. Now, for those of you that might not know, Escape Community Project, right? This was a little project we started. Actually, it's not even little anymore. But this was a project we started with the Skate Association of Zambia. I'm the chairperson for the Lusaka Skate Club, so yeah. What we're trying to do in these communities is grow this community. Not just grow this community, we're trying to make sure we put value to this community. Not just putting value to this community. What we're trying to do is build the first ever skate park in Lusaka, Zambia. And what that's going to do for the community will be totally large. Now, I need you guys to understand how this is going and exactly where it's going to be. Because whether you support this project, okay, actually, you guys really need to support this project by basically watching this video, sharing this video, you know, all those things, liking it, and yeah, that just basically gives us a whole bound of exposure. So we're going to watch this video, Escape Community Project, and I'm going to be pausing the video, just explaining a few things and so on and so forth. Let's get it. So this is Nasdaq Sports Complex out in Lusaka, Zambia.
In the heart of Lusaka, at Nasdaq Sports Complex, something very, very special is happening. Just 6 weeks ago, the Skate Association of Zambia started a new program called the New Citizens Program, a free skateboarding initiative for young people from all walks of life. We didn't know what to expect first, but the response.
You see, one of the main reasons why we decided to start the New Citizens Program was every time we skate, I mean, I've been skating probably, I don't know how long now. I've been skating ever since a young age. I think I probably tried to skateboard out when I was like 8 years old. And then later, after I grew up, I tried it again as a teenager, maybe when I was 13, 14. That's when I really started to skateboard and just fall in love with the sport. Because the sport itself was very challenging. Overcoming the challenge was the exciting part of it, you know. So I've been skateboarding since, you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, growing up, skateboards, like professional skateboards, were very, very expensive. The only skateboards we could afford was HUD skateboards. If you guys know what that is, some crappy skateboard from game stores. They used to make them back in the days, and you'd buy one for like 80 kwacha, bro. That was crazy, insane. But it would stop in like a week, and, you know, it had like plastic wheels and shit. So those are the skateboards that we could afford. But we decided to start this program because we realized that even now, there's still kids that would look at a skateboard and want to try. But at the same time, they cannot afford the equipment you get. I think they stopped making HUD skateboards. Now, they're much more, you know, they're still expensive, to be honest with you. But there's a grade of them that's quite affordable. You can find a full set in China Mall for like $500 or something. But also, those are not too strong. Comes to the professional boards, it will still set you back at least 2,000 to 4,000 grand. Kwacha, sorry, for a full set. So every time we skated here at Nasdaq Sports Complex, because we're an association, we're allowed to skateboard here at the parking lot with the obstacles. We also host competitions here and so on and so forth. It's exposure for the sport. Now, if you guys are able to see those bars, this Wolfens has burglar bars. Every time we're skating, maybe me and the boys just say, guys, Saturday skateboarding session, let's get it, Nasdaq. Everybody pulls up and everybody's just skateboarding. And you're going to find the kids that just, you know, move around the area, maybe selling stuff. They could be selling bananas. They could be, you know, literally, they're just passing. Once they just notice somebody skating, the kids would literally hold the bars and just start watching for hours. So for me, I found that very interesting, you know. So it just got to a point where we started inviting them inside. Hey, youngsters, you can pull up. You can pull up, you know what I mean? Just welcoming them so they can, you know, try out the sport and so on and so forth. And shit went crazy. Shit went really crazy. So this is what this video is basically trying to show.
Has been overwhelmed.
So that's the reason we started the New Citizens program.
More kids show up. We warm up. We learn not just to skate.
So that's me in the middle right there.
The kids are learning balance, not just on a board, but in life. They're building confidence, resilience in the community, and it's all powered by passion and not privilege.
Real. You see, one of the main reasons why I always say that these kids, or why I said those exact same words of the kids are really passionate, they're building confidence, and it's not powered by you know, privilege. It's powered by passion, because these kids come from all forms of, you know, like different places. They're a mixture of all types of kids. You know what I mean? Some kids, maybe, like I said, it would be kids that are maybe their parents have asked them to go out and maybe sell some stuff or whatever. And then after they're done selling, they're joining the session. You know what I mean? And then there are kids that are dropped off by their parents and they say, hey, my kid wants to, you know, learn skateboarding. And these are free lessons. Get this. These are absolutely free lessons. We ain't getting paid for this stuff. I was not getting paid for this stuff. I was just doing it because I really just love to do it. And I just love to see how the community was going to grow and how it keeps growing. You know, it's very encouraging because as people like myself, we're obviously getting older, more focused on our businesses, so on and so forth. The younger generation still has to pull up. So those are the socks we're trying to pull up. And doing this, that's exactly what is happening. The younger generation of skateboarders are pulling up. We're trying to make all sorts of plans to get them equipment so they can just keep skating. So the sport doesn't fit out and their skills don't fit out. So definitely powered by passion and not privilege. This was probably maybe the first week because we only decided to link up like every Saturday during the week.
This 6 weeks program,
Okay.
we had noticed many kids came to skate barefoot. And so we decided to get them some new skate shoes. We have seen kids learn their first ollies, lift each other up after falls, and smile wilder than before. This isn't just a skate session, it's a whole movement. A dream as big as this one is gonna need all the help it can get. We're calling on sponsors, brands, and change makers to support our mission, whether it's donating equipment, funding our events, or partnering to help us build Lusaka's first public skatepark. Your impact will echo through generations and generations. So help us build this future one trick at a time.
The next weekend, we decided to do a campaign to get more skateboards for the kids in the skate community.
Stop scrolling.
Why doesn't anybody talk about that one skateboard deck that you don't skate anymore? That one skateboard deck that you just leave around your room laying around collecting dust? Let me tell you guys something. So my name is Sampa from the Skate Association of Zambia. We asking for that one skateboard. We need to grow this thing. The kids come up here, they try and skate, the boards break, we can't get any boards anymore. We need your help to keep skateboarding alive in Zambia.
Wenn ihr irgendwelche alten Skateboard-Sachen übrig habt, schreibt mir auf Instagram.
@LeoFuri.
A big shout out to Leo. Leo is somebody we met in the skate community as well. He's from Germany. He flew down to Zambia for a certain program they were running. But then he came across skateboarding, and since he skates too, he decided, hey guys, what you guys are doing here and what I'm here for kind of like, collaborates. We can definitely do something together. So what's the best thing to do? So we decided, all right, bro, let's do a little campaign. We obviously need more and more and more and more equipment. Now, obviously, I don't need the equipment. I can easily afford the equipment, but the kids definitely do. So we decided to do this little campaign using the Instagram and just basically a video, just like a call out campaign of just telling people, hey, yo, because there's so many skateboarders, the skate community is huge. When I say huge, I mean massive. Skateboarding as an industry is worth billions of dollars. You guys need to understand this. Billions of dollars. We have companies like Nike, and Nike have subsidiaries like Nike SB. Nike SB simply means Nike Skateboarding. It stands for Nike Skateboarding. That alone is worth millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, and companies like that are always eager to support such projects. In case you guys need a skatepark built, they can easily support that. But unfortunately, this probably hasn't yet got to Nike's radar. But once it does, we're off the charts. We're gone easily. So a big shout out to Leo for this one. He did us a solid. So thanks to that video, we actually got donations. Yeah. Let's see. So these are the donations we got after we did this video. I think maybe after like I would say maybe, was it a month? Yeah, probably like after a month we got these. The kids were so psyched and happy. These are pro decks, all the way from Germany. Skateboarders out there, in most of these developed, countries, the skateboarders there would probably skate a skateboard for like a week or two, and they feel it's worn out, and they don't want to skate it anymore. Maybe just throw it away or whatever. But then here, skating a board like that is still okay, especially for beginners level. So the skateboards were actually in really good shape. If not all of them were in really, really good shape. You guys would check them out. Really good shape. And the kids were super psyched that they received these, because I kept telling them, guys, look, let's just keep skating. Let's just keep having fun. Because at the end of the day, it's just not all about skateboarding. These are kids. These are grassroots levels. They also need to have a whole bunch of fun while they're at it. Forget about, we don't want to hear stories of, no, we had banani menya kunyumba. What I mean? All those different things that are happening in society. We don't like to hear that. So we just welcome the kids to the park. We like to call it our park. To the session, rather. And we just let them express themselves. We let them go crazy. We let them have all the fun they can have. We just let their imagination roll. And yeah, thanks to that, this happened.
Finally.
That's Tombo, one of the best progression skateboarders.
Skatepark here, man.
I know these decks from my friend.
For real?
Yeah.
Is it your homie?
Bunkers is the wait, easy.
Bonkers.
Yeah, Bunkers is the local skate shop.
For real?
Bonkers is a local skate
This must
shop.
feel nice, man. I got bought from one of your homies.
And this one, G
What's up? Who's that?
It's the local.
So this pro skateboard decks are not that affordable, and this donated package had over $1,000 worth of equipment, all for the kids. So this was basically covering skateboards, skate equipment like skateboard trucks, wheels, bearings, all those different essentials that you need to set up a skateboard with. So the whole package was probably worth over $1,000. And that was just shit for the kids. A big shout out to everybody that, played a role in this to get these boards to the kids. And this was about 3-4 months ago now. Actually, at the time of this recording, probably like 5 months ago now. Yeah, maybe 5 months ago. And the kids have been shredding. And you guys are going to see. Because we did host the national competition where we incorporated the kids as well as their first ever competition. And she went crazy. That was really fun. You guys need to stay glued in and watch that.
Parkour.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, with the element stickers. Oh, this is nice.
That one is actually from Bunkers, the design.
Oh,
Like, they made this deck by themselves. Yeah. That's crazy. Someone actually got something.
I think I tried to order some of these. So probably put it in my next order. Nice. Maybe let's just put the boards down right here.
Another venture.
And
These are really expensive, bro. Like pop.
Good.
These are really.
So you guys
good,
should
bro.
definitely go back and watch this video as a whole, because we can't really watch the whole lot of it, but I will be fast forwarding it just a little bit so that we can also have time to watch the competition, because you guys really need to see the progression from these youngsters. Like, it was crazy. Now, bear in mind, you want to link up
Probably
once a week,
cost like
because
$1,000
obviously
if you
I'm
just
busy.
Sell them properly here.
I gotta work, I gotta make money. So we only meet up every Saturday, And remember, these are free skateboarding lessons. So every Saturday, I always make time, hit Nasdaq. I always have time for Nasdaq, I always have time to skate. So I hit Nasdaq, and while I'm skating, the kids pull up, we coach them. And yeah, me and a couple of my friends, actually, we do this every Saturday. And it's been really, really, really impactful. Just
And
from
these are
the
not
kids'
even for
perspective
sale.
as well.
These are for the kids. The skateboards are too the park ourselves. live streaming it.
Yeah.
You know, and then you can share your links in your groups.
Yeah.
Bro, come on. The skate community is
do that.
crazy,
We can do
bro.
that. We can do that.
It's insane.
Our main goal has always been to have our own skatepark built, and
Shit.
we have a
Shit.
projection on how we actually want to achieve this. So even just from the videos that we post,
I'm pretty passionate about skateboarding.
oh, this is me right here
It's that one
in gray and
sport
black.
that made me realize at a very young age that
Okay, you guys can just watch that part yourselves. Let's see.
important core values of sports: respect for teammates, opponents, coaches, the gameplay, anti-doping, education on discipline, education on teamwork, integrity, perseverance, excellence, striving to reach personal bests and improve performance consistently, humility, inclusion, and also equity, making them understand that sports will always bring people together. It doesn't matter what kind of background you're from.
Real. Oh, I said that. That's real. Yeah. A few weeks later, the kids were showing some odd progress. True. This was a few weeks later. I need you guys to understand one thing. This was 1 week in. Because what we basically did, thanks to the donations, is that after setting up quite a number of skateboards, what I decided to do was to, I think it was a group of about maybe 15 kids, and there were about maybe 5 to 6 complete skateboards, properly complete skateboards, you know, like 5 complete. Because we had added some from the other donations we received from the previous years, like hard supply and so on. But you know, with skateboards, every time you skate, skateboards get to, you know, wear off, others even snap, and so on and so forth. So we had to use all the equipment that we could just to, you know, basically set up the boards that we needed. So I think we set up 5 or 6, or maybe even 7. I can't really remember. I think 7. Yeah, 7 was a good number. Because there were about 15 kids, and I decided, okay, guys, so you're 15 of you, and there are about 7 boards. So we definitely have insufficient boards. So what we're going to do is we're going to break in groups, and I'm going to give 7 boards to 7 kids, and then we're going to do a rotation next week. When you guys come through on Saturday, you're going to come through, bring the boards back, and you're going to give the other group. So we can have so everybody can have a feel of, you know, just having the skateboard, going home with it, and just trying out tricks whenever they want to, you know what I mean? And that alone brought a lot of progression for these kids. And that's one thing I really noticed. So this was after a few weeks. I hadn't seen these kids in like 2-3 weeks. Oh no, actually I did. But there was 1 or 2 sessions I missed because obviously I got busy. I had some work to do. But I always, you know, hit up, checked in, asked who was available to, you know, go out there and coach the kids. The homies very much available. They would always pop up and say, sure, no problem, G. You go do your thing. We're going to handle this. And yeah, it was really cool to see, you know. So this was the progression after just a few weeks. After just a few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. The kids, the first week, kids could not even step on a freaking board.
Guys, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, boys. That was beautiful. Nice.
They could not even step on a board. So this was really mad progress. Learn how to set up themselves. Boards not feeling right.
Ah, nice try. Come on, Dumbo. What do you mean? Chimo, another one. I didn't get that. Ooh, what?
So we keep the crowd motivated, you know. We keep the kids always motivated. It's all about having fun, you know. But at the same time, these things that they try and do are easily applicable in real life, you know. Easily applicable in real life. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Just like I said, the sport is quite difficult. You know what I mean? Like learning your first ollies, how to jump from one box to another. That shit is not that easy. I mean, all this shit is easy, but that's not really easy. But so long as you set your mind to it, it becomes easy. And this is exactly what these kids were learning. The perseverance, the persistence, the consistency that creates results in real freaking time. You know what I mean? So this is exactly what they learned. And it was no surprise that after a few tries they would actually get it. I mean, they were surprised, but they understood that so long as I'm persistent and consistent towards something, I'm gonna get fucking results. Excuse my language. But yeah.
Dennis, you're going to need shoes for that trick.
That's James Jamude.
I wear uniforms and
Ooh. Nice.
nice.
You see this guy in the red shirt? Very soon, you guys are gonna see him in an advert, in a butter advert, butter toffee shoe advert. You guys are gonna see him in that advert. It was thanks to this program that got him there. So, when I say community development, I really mean community development. This is, I mean, I'm really having fun with this. But you can imagine if I put in, I know I'm only probably putting in 90%. Actually, I put in 100% of my heart in it. But I just wish I could do more. And as we grow, I will be able to do more. And you guys are going to see the progression of this. So make sure you guys stay locked in.
Oh, nice try. I like the balance.
We always teach the kids how to fall even before they learn how to, do tricks.
Si speed, che. Mkujumpa. Only. Hapa ni only hapa. It's a must.
Wait 2 weeks now.
Coach, next week in the should not na heavy. Na blues, but there's never taking a blues na daddy. Next time,
How's
So guys, remember, make sure you guys are following the pages on Instagram where I like to share this content. There is the Lusaka Skate Club, Lusaka Skate Club. There is also the Skate Association of Zambia page. We also have the Thunder Empire page. The Thunder Empire has been very supportive towards this program, and will continue being supportive towards this program as 2026 unfolds. They're planning to sponsor and support events. A few years back, I think probably like last year, they did the same with the Lusaka Games of Skate. It was also an initiative to just keep awareness of the sport. So if you guys are not familiar with the Lusaka Games of Skate, you guys can check out Lusaka Skate Club. The YouTube channel is on YouTube, Lusaka Skate Club. You guys can check that out. It's like games of skates, and you guys are able to see how actually good Zambian skateboarders are. So because most of them are growing up, they probably just feel lazy to skate. But the community still has to grow, and this is why we have the new citizens. As they keep killing it, the games of skate are going to be just fully them competing amongst themselves and winning big money, big prices, because that's what we want to see. That's what I want to see, and we need to see that. Y'all are ready now. All right. So this was the video. Now I'm going to react to the competition. This was probably like, the competition was in December. But from this video, or rather the time difference from when this was happening to the competition was, I think, 3 months in between. 3 months in between or so, yeah. During these 3 months, again, we only linked up once every week. And the rest of the times, it was fully the kids exploring their unique talents, going crazy, trying out all sorts of things. One of the important thing I would do every time I hit the session was sometimes maybe I'd pull up with my computer and just show them a couple of few skate videos, what's happening outside, what's going on in Mongu, for example, because Mongu already has a skate park, and we want to have a skate park here too in Lusaka. Lusaka being the capital, we really need a park. We really need something that the kids can go to, explore their talents, and even build on them, because skateboarding has now become an Olympic sport, and it can easily generate so many viewership if centered properly. So that is exactly what we're trying to do. Now if I go to videos, this is still Sampa Chumfembe page, so make sure you guys subscribe. I've been doing a lot of reaction videos, as you guys can see. I've been loving these videos, by the way. Speed is crazy. Alright, so how we are building skateboarding in Zambia. This was a 45-minute video. This video was really long. So we're gonna watch this video real quick. This video says how we are building skateboarding in Lusaka, Zambia. Now,
there's another one. There's smaller 6 years.
Is reviewed every year. The new prohibited list will be come to
the next day.
so after a few months, we decided to host the national skateboarding competition. This is a competition that we're supposed to host every single year. It's actually a must. Now, back in the days, obviously, we would host them way bigger and better. We had more people in the skate community skateboarding and so on and so forth. But now, our main focus right now, in as much as so many people still skateboard, but my main focus is the community, the youngsters that are coming up, right? Make sure they have equipment, make sure they're improving their sport if they want to. Just to have the availability of equipment is, it's very precious. So that's where my head is at. So we finally came up with this skateboarding competition. It happened on the, I think, 13th of December last year. And we had 3 categories. So we had the kids, the juniors, and the pros. Or we had the beginners, the amateurs, and then the advanced category. So with that being said, obviously, if it comes to the beginners, our main focus was the kids from the New Citizens program and also from within Lusaka. Because within Lusaka, there is a skating rink called the Salako Skating Rink located at the Long Acres Mall. So what these guys offer here is rollerblading and skateboard and skate sports, basically. So the owner allowed us to use the place, and we basically had the skateboarding competition at this skating rink called Salako. So I'm just going to play this video real quick so you guys can see the improvements from the kids. Beginners, intermediate, and advanced. So you have the guys, these are kind of like the advanced skateboarders during practice, just doing their thing.
This thing's high, but high in a good way. What's up, G? What's up, man? Good luck, huh? Hey guys, you're sketching from this side. Sketch from this side.
That right there, the guy in the red shirt, one of
I think
our,
you might hurt yourself.
he's probably one of the best skateboarders in the country right now, Nkuka Chande. Recently, he won, I think, 2 competitions, silver and gold, in games of skate in Ethiopia. And he's killing it. He's freaking killing it. We hope to see Nkuka Chande at the SLS one day, or even at the Olympics. I have no doubt he's going to get that far because, come on, he's already tested these waters. So all he has to do is keep being persistent and consistent, and yeah, definitely results are going to come. So W's to him. And that's Johnny K, his coach.
Come on, D. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
So all the competitors in the beginners category were actually from the New Seasons program. And as you guys can see, I'm the dude in the red hat, and I was basically the MC and one of the hosts for this competition. So I really had fun doing this, by the way. As you guys can see, I really enjoy this shit. I fucking enjoy it.
2, 1. Let's get it, Dennis. Ooh.
You see, totally beginner.
Come on, Dennis. Come on. Ooh.
Kick and shove. I was very impressed. I was very impressed. So we're just gonna skip a little bit also. So this competition basically, especially on the beginner's perspective, was for exposure. You know, we needed to expose the kids to some sort of, you know, competition, some sort of, what's the word? You know, like how to handle anxiety during competition. You know, they had to try it practically. So I had noticed like maybe 1 or 2 kids telling me, you know what, Uncle Sampa, I want to quit. I'm like, bro, your name is already in the system. You have to compete. You know what I mean? Because of the anxiety of like the crowd, everybody's clapping, and he's the one giving us the show. It was a little bit crazy for some of them, but even that was kind of easy for them to overcome. And there's still a lot of you guys that still have stage fright. Shame on you. You can overcome it. It's easy. All this shit is easy. So, like I said, this video is very long, so I'll be skipping so we could just have a chance to see. Promise. So in this category, we met the kids try and be as creative as they can, and you guys need to understand something really important, that before this day and before the video I showed you guys of the skate community project and whatnot, these kids could not even stand on a freaking board. They could not even row. So personally, what I was seeing was a whole bunch of progress from them. You know, I mean, think about it. Kid could not even row, stand on the board. Like, you know, some of you guys, you still can't do that, but they were able to be as creative as they could be on the flow. And that was bruh. I was just so happy. I was so freaking happy, man. But you see, because they're beginners, I'm gonna mention something very important. Ooh.
In the next 5 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
That was a nice 180, a fake 180. All this, he couldn't do any of that. All right, we're just gonna skip to the front. So the beginners category had the most people competing, obviously. And each person or each individual had 2 runs. So I did record most of the runs.
Thanks, G.
We also had some girlies in the amateur category. These can actually skate a little bit better. They can still pop some tricks. We had Java and we had Kavika, and they did amazing for their category. They did really well. Nice pop shot. All right, so it was. I was very impressed with the results of the competition, but we're also gonna just look at the advanced category because I don't want to make this video too long. This video was 45 minutes long, but you guys can always, just go and watch the whole video. So, how we're building skateboarding in Lusaka, Zambia was all about the skate competition actually, and we had I believe this was the advanced category. We're just gonna watch one run and then I'm gonna close this video. Oh, Tim. You see, this video was being shot at 720p instead of 1080p or maybe even 4K. Ooh, 50-50 on the rail. Ooh, 50-50 on the rail was crazy. Johnny K. Let's get it. Ooh. What was that for, man? Ooh, This was definitely a advanced category, boys. Damn, this shit was crazy. Let's run it. Ooh, this nigga landed a bag of tricks. Alright, this is Johnny K. Boys going beast mode. Come on. If I competed, maybe I would have been second or even first. Ah, boys got a bag, man. He's got a bag of tricks. I didn't even watch this. Did I watch this? Yo, that was this. This right here was the advanced category, and I was, it was fun, even for the kids to just watch this whole thing, the whole competition of, okay, we were skating like this, the advanced skateboarders are skating like this. They literally so like, okay, we could really get there. You know what I mean? It was so motivational for them just watching this shit. The crowd was crazy. You guys should have been there, man. You guys should have been there. As we host more competitions in the Lusaka Skate Club, maybe games of skate, maybe runs and so on and so forth, we're going to be doing them bigger than the last. So if we do one this month, maybe we're going to start doing from next month, February. From February, and then March, and then maybe up to December, So we got to keep making this money so we can fund such competitions, you know what I mean? So I plan to go big on this. So we start next month and we keep going until December, and we're going to see how much momentum builds, because that's exactly what we need. Ladies and gentlemen, we need the first ever public skatepark in Lusaka, Zambia. And that's going to be beneficial for so many people, so many kids out there. So many people, not just, and it's just not about having a skate park. It's a recreational facility. You people need to understand that there are kids out there in the hoods doing drugs and stuff. They have absolutely nothing to do, no shit to do, because there are no recreational facilities around. But if we tap into the interests of what's developing in their minds, it can be easier. Now, of course, we have soccer. Everybody plays soccer. But there are other kids, especially from the grassroots levels, that just want to try something different. And in my view, one thing I've noticed, skate sports are very common in that area as you're growing up, And if it just catches your vibe and you understand it, I guess you just grow up skateboarding, and come on, you just end up being that guy. You get just that guy. It's as easy as that. All this shit is easy. That's exactly how it's supposed to do it. So maybe one day we're gonna have. All right, this was really good. Oh, 5-0, boy, come on. Oh, landed the shaft, boy. This was beautiful. This was a really nice run. Johnny was probably second place, if I'm not mistaken. But his run was really cool. I believe Nguka was the first. Ollie over the bench. Ooh. No slide. Was that no slide or crook? Yeah, he makes it look so easy, this dude. Ooh, what the fuck, man? Damn. Some crazy shit. Yo. Some blunt slide on the freaking box, bro. This boy crazy. We need to see this nigga at the Olympics, man. He's the next gen skater. He's bringing back gold. So, let me just fast forward it until the end of the competition, because I don't want to make this video so long. So after the competition, obviously everybody had something. Everybody walked away with something, and when I say everybody, I mean in every category somebody walked away with something. You know, we had little prizes set up for the kids. It was not in form of money, but in form of kind of like vouchers. You put a few things in there, little school stuff in there, and yeah, we gave them away in that category, some snacks and things like that. And then for the upper categories, we were given some cash. Yeah, we put some cash together, and yeah, we distributed it to all the winners. Hopefully one day we can really, really, really do it big on a large level. As you guys can see at the back there, they also had dancers doing their thing. So it's a whole community. It's a whole community, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what we're doing with skateboarding out here in Lusaka, Zambia. And I really love this shit. Y'all should understand. So as we keep going, as we keep fetching these licks, we're definitely going to try by all means to improve this community for the betterment and development of personal developments in the community, because these kids that we teach and coach, it's just not about teaching and coaching them. These instruments of knowledge that we instill in them will remain with them as they grow, hence making them even better citizens. So the way I look at it, it's a community development and a whole country. I mean, it's a community development, yes, but it could really become even bigger than that. So yeah, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep killing it. So make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel for such content, because I have so many videos I'm cooking in relation to this. So how we're getting skateboarding in Zambia, coaches program to competition. The first part of the video, we had a coaching symposium. Is it called a symposium? Yeah, basically they were educating all of us on coaching. They were educating us on different objectives such as anti-doping, the process that athletes have to partake in before important competitions, nutrition, and so on and so forth. There's just so much to learn, in sports science. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was the reaction video for today. Hope you guys found some value in it. And make sure you go to my YouTube, click that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell, since you guys know exactly what we're up to here. So yeah, let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.